If you're a parent like me and are open to any and all educational opportunities that cater to the individual personality of your child and their passions, this may be the time to consider Buffalo charter schools.
A lot of times people just assume it's just another school, but a lot of schools, we specialize in different areas. And so it's really to kind of be that non-traditional experience, to kind of do things differently, be a little flexible, and be a little innovative in how you approach things. We all have a common goal, but how we get there may look different depending on which charter school or which school you choose to attend. One of the big things that we do previously, before COVID, was doing internships and allowing students to go shadow at the local hospitals, doing college visits, bringing people in to shadow and explain to them their experience with their job and kind of expose them to various fields.
What do you tell parents when they ask, what's the difference between other types of schools and charter schools?
I tell parents that it's the experience in terms of like our teachers and just the staff that we have here. We try to do innovative things. If we see that something, maybe the traditional way of teaching something isn't working, we are essentially our own district. So we can kind of determine what that curriculum looks like or give the teachers some autonomy to decide, like, you want to do this, you want to switch it up a little bit, and to reach their students where they are, as opposed to we're going to prescribe this curriculum to you and tell you exactly what you have to do. We want them to have some say in how they reach their students, because each year is different. Something that may have worked last year for our students may not work this year. So we give them that opportunity to be innovative and creative and collaborate with one another, as opposed to always being top down, like this is what you're going to do. We want to get their input to find out if you know what's working for your student that you see every day, Monday through Friday, then tell me so I can support you in that effort. So I think that is the difference in what we try to do in charter schools.
So tell me about Enroll Buffalo. This is kind of a big deal right now, and a deadline's coming up. Why is it so important for folks to find out what they can about charter schools in the Buffalo area?
Sure. Enroll Buffalo is a website that allows families to enroll in any number of the 18 charter schools. So in the past, you had to submit an individual application to each charter you wanted to enroll in. Now they can go to one website, sign up, and enroll in any number of schools that they choose.
Is it easy enough for people to also go online and see what each individual charter school has to offer?
So when they log onto the website, there is a directory, and you can view all the participating charter schools, and then each charter school both has a short page about it, as well as a link to their website to learn more.
There is an event coming up. Tell us about that.
Yes, so this Saturday, March 19th, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at 3 Buffalo Girls Event Center on Main Street. It is an Enroll Buffalo Charter School Fair event. So all of the charter schools that participate with Enroll Buffalo will be present with different gifts and information about their schools. So I would encourage parents and students to come out this Saturday at 1 p.m. to kind of see for themselves, to get the information from the schools themselves, and just ask any questions that they may have that they may not have been able to answer on the website. We will also be hosting our own open house on March 24th here at our building at Health Sciences Charter School. So I would encourage them to come out and just do their research. And if they have any questions, they can call, they can contact Enroll Buffalo if they have questions about that. But I think the website is really self-explanatory and has all the information that they need.
So fantastic. If you want to find out more, if you would like to put in an application for any one of the amazing Buffalo charter schools around the city, you can. They are accepting applications up until April 1st.